Hey folks, Craig Danger, vinyl record player. Got another vinyl finds. Also have some really unprofessional, amateur level footage from the recent concert, the Isley Brothers with Lakeside, the original Lakeside apparently, up at the Los Angeles County Fair. So hey, buckle up. Okay, and we're back. Yeah, I just thought I'd do a little vinyl finds. I was up in Ontario, California, as I mentioned in the intro. Saw the Isley Brothers with a band called Lakeside. Lakeside you might know from the classic jam, Fantastic Voyage. It's kind of funny that was kind of like half of their show was the build up to this jam, but actually surprisingly funky band. Anyway, I'm going to put some footage in here. Check it out. Anyway, so yeah, that was about it. As you may have noticed in the little footage there, again, not a professional concert photographer, very clearly. You may have noticed that there was a lady with a tambourine. Well, this lady happened to be hitting that tambourine pretty much the entire concert, which actually I didn't, after a while, I kind of didn't notice. I had a couple of drinks, I was fine. But a gentleman that I actually went to the gig with, he was not a fan of who we ended up calling Tambourina Tina. All respect. I guess probably if you want to be kind to your fellow patrons, don't bring a tambourine to a concert. It's nobody came to see your tambourine concert. Although admittedly, laughed my ass off. Anyway, let's get to the vinyl. Right to it. Also, another record store I got this one from, Penny Lane. This, of course, is Sweet 16, Jerry Butler. This got a little embossed, sort of. It's almost like a cameo of Jerry, the Iceman himself. What? Am I big upping the Iceman on the channel? Yes, I am. Did I already have this album? Yes. But it was $3.99, and I was like, well, pick it up for VCLT. We'll see how it goes. This is basically the final LP for Jerry on the Mercury label. It's a little bit better maybe than the one previous to it, Power of Love, produced by Johnny Bristol. This is actually produced by Calvin Carter, who actually went back with Jerry back into the VJ days, in those early days, recording with Curtis Mayfield and the Impressions. Calvin Carter was a big sort of bringer together of souls on the VJ label. Anyway, he produced this record. It's a good record. It's not the best. I would say probably the jams on this would be Take the Time to Tell Her, and also Heavy Without You. It's pretty good. But like I say, this is marks a bit of a turn downwards for Jerry's output. I feel like once he got on the Motown label, it just kind of wasn't the same. After that just really outstanding period between 71 and 72 was just, in my opinion, a creative renaissance for the Iceman. But again, worth picking up, especially for $3.99 here on the Mercury label. Another one from the Penny Lane place, Gladys Knight and the Pips. This is a British pressing. As you can see, you can win your chance to win a holiday for two. In where? Los Angeles. That would be, of course, the home of Motown at the time. Always looking for this record. Obviously, the title track is a classic. Neither one of us wants to be the first to say goodbye. Look at them. They're looking fantastic on the cover, on the back. I don't think they could be any more hip on the back. I mean, those glasses, Gladys just macking in the glasses. We got a couple of Pips jamming on what appears to be kind of a little bit of a straw hat chic. Hey, whatever, I'm with it. This is the cool sound of Chill 1973. Yeah, you can tell it's a British pressing on the Tamla because the cover's a little flimsy this one, but again in good condition and with that hype sticker. Can't wait to enter that contest to win a trip to Los Angeles. A little Shot of Love. I saw this, I'm like, okay, Shot of Love, Lakeside. This is Lakeside's one of, I think Lakeside has about 3 or 4 LPs. I didn't know them that well before I saw them with the Isley Brothers. Very much enjoyed their pirate chic sort of vibe that they had kicking. Some old dudes with pirate hats. I mean, come on, that's my kind of entertainment. But anyway, this is I think it's from 76, 77. 76 on the RCA label. Let's see if we can see that. Oh, it's actually, no, it's on the Solar label. Even better. I believe Solar perhaps would have been distributed by RCA. Anyway, oh look, there is a real archery theme here, and then whoa! Why are we shooting at the ladies? Why are there a couple of ladies tied up and we're shooting arrows at them? Again, I don't understand, Lakeside. I'm detecting somewhat of a misogynistic vibe with your arrow play. That's just me. What I've listened to is, it's funk. It's a very kind of straightforward funk, some funky bass lines. I didn't certainly dislike what I saw. I mean, obviously, don't like shooting arrows at ladies. Bad idea. No matter your skill, don't do this. At any rate, Lakeside Shot of Love picked it up for a cold $1.99 after seeing this band live the night before. Pretty good deal. See this one in fairly mint shape. Oh, kind of got haunted though, was listening to this, and on the second side there is a big skip, like a boop, like just, it sounds like you're hurting the needle every time and this was just a burn, because you can tell that this is on the ACO label. You can tell this is probably like a newer reissue somewhere in the 2010s or maybe 2000s. Otherwise, the record's in great condition, and certainly Donny Hathaway, pretty much everything on this is great. You got the 7-minute version of The Ghetto is on this one, but this is, I think it's maybe his second album or maybe his first. A classic if you can find it. I picked this up for about $15. I think I got this at Rhino as well. Like I say, perfect record except for that one skip. I'm gonna see if I can do anything with that. But yeah, I mean, in this kind of condition, you're not gonna get an original pressing probably in this kind of condition. So yeah, Donny Hathaway, Everything is Everything. I think it's from '69. I think it's his debut album. It might be his second. From '73, Crusaders. It's a double LP as well. A little bit of jazz funk from that early period. One of the things that I love about the Crusaders, and it's pretty much across the board, is you can find their records for so cheap. This one was not $3.99. This one's like $99 or like $1.99. Pretty good condition. Just got the Crusaders just jamming in various. It looks like they just basically took a couple shots of these brothers in their chair, and all right, we'll make an album. But whatever, double album. It's hard to go wrong with the Crusaders, and one of the hilarious parts about collecting albums by the Crusaders is I almost have never seen a Crusaders album in just trash condition. The cover sometimes can be just garbage, and you're like, what? But then you go inside and you're like, oh, is that a pristine-looking record? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Almost always with the Crusaders. I don't know, people buy them and they're like, all right, we're waiting for the vocals. We're waiting. No vocals. Oh, I'm not going to play it again. I don't know. That's just, that of course would be a simulation of maybe unknowing Crusaders buyer. I have no idea. All I do know is these guys are pretty funky. They do a lot of instrumental stuff, and it's typically very good. And like I say, for $1.99, add to my jazz collection, I'll take it. I saw this one. This one was $7.99. I had to pick this dog up. This, of course, is the Wilson Pickett album with Duane. Duane Allman, obviously, playing on the title track on this one. I was reading actually that Duane played the title on the title track, that this sort of like famous solo. Everyone's heard it. And also, let me add, I just listened to this again. The guitar fills throughout this track is just mind-blowingly good. After that, basically Jerry Wexler came down and said, sign that man. We need that man in our stable. We want him as a session guy. And actually that ended up being quite lucrative for Duane. Unfortunately, it didn't last incredibly long. I think he died in 71 in a motorcycle accident. But wow, this was the beginning of really his storied session career. And also, it's a Wilson Pickett album. So it's not perfect. I'm not sure that Wilson ever did a perfect album, but it is pretty damn good. Obviously, the Wicked one in fine performance and style. I think this would be 68 or 69 on this one. We got Ron Banks, and of course his Dramatics. I've been picking these up a little bit at a clip. This is the Dramatic Jackpot. As you can see, we've got some slot machine oriented cover art here. Oh look, we got coins on the back. This is on the ABC label. Of course, the Dramatics had been on Stax. Everything exploded in Stax around, really, I think it started around 73, but by 75 there was no label. They obviously signed with ABC. And yeah, from what I've heard of this so far, really good, really funky. The Dramatics, obviously their next album was the one that I had actually just purchased, but I had to go to the garage, just too many skips. But I'm continuing to seek out anything Ron Banks or the Dramatics in general. And as a kicker, the debut in my collection here, seen him for a while, Johnny Guitar Watson. Woo! I don't know. He's got a dog that is also apparently a large dust mop. But hey, he seems to like the dog. I don't know what happened to the ladies. The ladies passed out or something. He's just chilling on the back. The dog's gone. Oh, but the ladies have somehow turned into cats. They're all making kind of cats. I don't know what's happening there. Give this a listen. It's interesting. There are kind of B.B. King vibes. There's some sort of bluesy soloing going on. What I like the most about this cover, though, aside from the ladies in cat, I don't know. They're I don't know, something. Someone tells me that the photographer was like, "All right, be a cat," and the ladies were like, "All right, let's do this." What I love about this back cover, though, is it says, "My apologies to Freddie, my guitar, for forgetting you at the photo session." So, the man apologizes to his guitar. I can only respect that. So any Johnny Guitar Watson, Ain't That a Bitch from 1975. Yeah, maybe it is. But decent record. This is the first Johnny Guitar Watson record I have, and for $1.99 I figured I can't go wrong. Pretty good album. So yeah, that of course would be the vinyl finds. Like I say, I was up at the LA County Fair, managed to catch the Isley Brothers, legendary band. Wow. I don't know how many tours they got left in them, so if they're coming close to you, you really want to check them out. And you know what? Ronald is still a bomb. The dude's a legend. He could sing his way out of a paper bag. Dude is just genius. And then of course Ernie loves to rip it as well. Just ripping on the axe through a lot of the show, as a matter of fact. So yeah, if you have an opportunity to see the Isley Brothers and they're coming close to you, you should see them. They're still great, and they're still alive. Let's be real. So yeah, that's what I got for you today. But hey, like, subscribe. We know how we love the likes and we love the subscribers. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and say that I will see you on the next one.